question I get a lot this time of year is, what's the right date to plant corn? And I give the typical agronomist answer, well, it depends. But what I would tell you is that it's not necessarily a date on the calendar. As much as we'd like it to be, that changes from year to year. And just going by, a date is clearly the wrong way to do it. And I think when trying to decide when to start planting corn, you need to take a couple things into consideration. 3 come to mind. Soil conditions, the weather forecast, and you can still look at the calendar. And I think the right answer then is some blend of those 3 things. Soil conditions always have to be right. And, typically you want something that, warm and dry is great, but dry and cool is better than just wet. So soil conditions are pretty important. Weather forecast is important too. And I think over the years, the service calls I've been on, whether they were an uneven stand or even replant, I think a majority of the time when we discuss what happened, a guy says, well, there was rain in the forecast and I wanted to get it in before that. That's not always a good idea. So forecast is important. And of course, date is too. If it was the 3rd week of May and there was rain in the forecast, I think I'd be getting my corn planted. But if it's the 1st week of April and there's rain in the forecast, I look at the calendar and I say, this might be a good time to wait. So again, varies from year to year, and it's not some magical date on the calendar.